As the manhunt continues for a man suspected of killing 5 people inside their Houston area home Friday night, Governor Greg Abbott is among several Texas Republicans who have linked the shooting to immigration policy. The governor drew criticism after referring to the 5 victims as, quote, illegal immigrants.
As our Ryan Chandler reports, the victims were from Honduras, but there is no information, at least right now, indicating the victims were undocumented. The remarks have civil rights groups trying to set the record straight.
It's heartless, it's unchristian, and it's un-American.
Immigrant advocates say the governor's comments were based on fear, not facts.
We can't continue to dehumanize folks, because of their legal status. When we do this, this is nothing but political posturing.
The governor was not the only official to link Friday's shooting to immigration. Congressman Brian Babin calling the suspect yet another example of the left's open border policies destroying our nation. State Senator Charles Schwertner, who represents San Jacinto County, said the tragedy points to the vital need for enhanced border security. And U.S. Senator John Cornyn.
He never should have been in the United States in the first place.
But there is no evidence as of now that the victims are undocumented. Civil rights groups call that rhetoric dangerous.
We see the impacts of this rhetoric in militias and the militarization of hate groups and acts of violence, like the targeting of Latino people in Walmart.
On Monday afternoon, the governor's office updated the original statement, saying, "We regret if the information was incorrect and detracted from the important goal of finding the criminal." As the criminal is still on the run, law enforcement remains focused on finding the facts and the shooter.
My heart is with this 8-year-old little boy. I don't care if he was here legally. I don't care if he was here illegally.
Ryan Chandler, KXAN News.
Authorities have received multiple tips on Francisco Oropeza. That's the man accused of carrying out these killings, but he does remain on the run. There is an $80,000 reward for his capture. We checked with the online source, the Gun Violence Archive. In just the last 72 hours, Texas has seen 17 cases of gun violence. Now, this is all types of gun violence, no matter the situation or report. For a little context, Illinois reported 30, California 23, and Ohio has 16. As for the number of people killed, no incident eclipsed the shooting in San Jacinto County, Texas.
And tomorrow, the House Criminal Jurisprudence Committee will hold a hearing on Senate Bill 23. Now, if passed, this would increase the mandatory minimum prison time for certain felony gun crimes to 10 years. This was a priority bill in the Senate and passed that chamber nearly a month ago.